Welcome, y'all. This is the Disgruntled Melancholic Woman. Today we're going to be talking about resurfacing self love again. I discussed a little bit about being an empath and how stressful and horrible that is to a person's, body, soul, mental. And I just wanted to go over why it's just so important to rise above having anything you may be going through. It don't matter what you're going through. I don't care if it's a venereal disease, just any type of, disease or just mental, period. It's a lot of things that, down to driving, going to your job, going to the store. It is so easy to get in any kind of mess, any kind of anything. And it's out there. In your household, outside your household, anything can cause just extra stress. And because it's so easy for stress to just be there, or just for drama, or just negativity to be such a for negativity to be such an easy focal point to people's lives. Not just, it's worldwide, okay? It's everybody now. So that's why I stress on self love, because you have to be in a place of loving yourself and caring for yourself in the manner that you need to care for yourself, because the woes of the world have you stressed out around here. It's literally why people are around here killing themselves and having such a tumultuous disease as fibromyalgia, and being an empath. It's just a wonder. Have I ever been to a place where I felt like it would be better to just get rid of myself? Yeah, because the pain be too much. I totally agree. But you are here for a reason, and that's my purpose of sharing with you my story, because guess what? If my story can help somebody, yours can too. We all have a story. We all have a blockbuster, right? You got a blockbuster, and everybody got to take the time to play the right part in each other's blockbuster, meaning your life, your story. So you can get your story and make it, a hit, or you can make it a miss. That's totally up to you. But having self love will surely cause you to make your story a hit. And that's what it's all about. Loving yourself, caring for yourself, understanding, taking the time to understand yourself, taking the time to be patient towards yourself, and having that love for yourself, because once you love yourself, you can love others. You can share with others. I promise you, you will open up about who you are. You won't want to keep secrets. You will know in your heart and your mind that it's best to tell your story, because you will know that it's gonna help somebody, and feeling good about helping people. Isn't that what it's all about? For myself it is. And that's why I share my story, because I'm just like anybody else. I laid in the bed. I have if go back and forth with stuff, and feeling like, mess on a stick, but shit, I still, kick it. My head hurting, face itching, everything bothering me. But y'all, I still get past it. It's up to me on how I want to be. It's up to you on how you want to be. You can't blame anybody for who you are. You have to take accountability for who you are and responsibility for yourself. And do I say, oh, go and blame the world? Even if you do that, what will that have? Who and what will that help? You still sick. You still stressed out. You still in the bed. So who are you helping really? So that's why I go back to self-love, because you have to get to a place where you are loving yourself. Because when you love yourself, you won't get to that point. You will get out of that rut of feeling self-pity. Woe is me. Oh my God, nobody loves me. If you don't love yourself, how in the world you expect somebody else to love you? That's not how life goes. That's not how things work. If you don't respect yourself, nobody else will. If you don't love yourself, no one else will. If you abuse yourself, guess what? Others are going to abuse you as well. If you hurt yourself, guess what? Others are going to hurt you too. Because laying in the bed taking a bunch of pills is hurting yourself. Literally. It's doing the body. Yes, are you full of inflammation? Yes, you are. But getting up, figuring out what you can do for yourself, what you can do for your body to get to a place where you can be. It doesn't matter what anybody says. They can talk to you till you're blue in the face. But if you do not want to get up, if you do not want to rise above, then they wasting their time, and you are too. and you'll continue to stay stuck in that rut, in that woe is me situation. That's not cute. It's very distasteful. Been there, done that, and that's why I can say that, because it takes one to know one, truly. And like I said, I was there, and it ain't cute. Blaming everybody, mad at the world. Okay, you mad at the world. Folks in their cars acting stupid. You can't go to the store without somebody running you down. You can't drive without somebody wanting to run you down. What do? You have to get in a place where you're okay, because things are not going to change if you can see. Things are still the same. And guess what? What, you going to beat everybody down? What, you going to stay in the house all day, every day? That's not living. That's not life. That's boring and it's lonely. So that's why I say, get up, find you some people, find you a social, some type of group. Um, what type of group? Those groups that you can go and find people to relate. Find like-minded people. Find somebody that want to bring joy to your life. Not discuss what pills they take. Not discuss, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's more to life than discussing the pills. Go and take a walk. Go swimming. Find things to do. I mean, it's things that you can do. You're not just, you got to get to a point where, okay, this is what's going on with me. I have to figure out what's good for me. I take my medicine this time, or do you feel yourself with so many medicines that you can't even relate to what's going on around you? That's crazy. But to each his own. I'm just trying to give you a piece of what I was going through and what I did and what helped me. And if you could see, that's where I'm going with this. It's levels. It's levels to this thing. I've been in the laboratory and I had to whip up some things and get myself together. And if you can see, that's where I'm going with this. It's levels to what I did and how I rose above what I went through. And I'm still going through it, mind you. Just because I sound cheerful, just because I say I'm going to be cheerful, because guess what? I choose to be cheerful. I'm not going to be swallowed up in damn pain just because that's what it is. So what? If I'm going through it, guess what? That means I can bear it. So I'm good. And I just recommend you to get willpower, get to a place where you can do the same, where you feel okay with doing that, where you feel okay with knowing what it is, respecting the flow of what you have going on, respecting and dealing with it. You don't have to like it. I ain't saying like it. It ain't like a likable situation. But what you must do is respect it. It's you. It's a part of you. What do? Run from it? What, you going to hide from it? It's going to still be you, darling. You're going to drag yourself up under all the drugs and not be sociable with your own children. They have somebody else raising your kids, and then when they liking somebody else and loving somebody else, you, oh, God, that's something else you want to fuss about. That's something else you want to whine about. You're adults. We're adults. Kids, do the whining. Adults rise above, They take accountability and responsibility for their actions. And I just recommend, everybody get to a point where they can do that, especially when you're dealing with things, because, things ain't changing to get any better, So what you gonna do? Every time something get rough, you just gonna go in there and hide up under the covers? That's not living. That's not life. So I just want y'all to get to a place where you're loving yourselves, caring for yourselves, and having that self-respect, that self-love, that self-consideration, compassion for yourself. And when you do those things for yourself, you can do it for others. You cannot love nobody if you don't love yourself. Okay, it's half-assing. It's a half-ass backwards situation to love somebody else and not yourself. Do that even make sense? Hey, to each his own. I'm just here to say that shit ain't right. It sounds stupid. So get to a place where you digging yourself, please. Thank you. Be awesome. Be great. Take consideration of who you are. Give yourself some patience, some understanding. Relax. Breathe. Um, Show some love, for yourself, okay? Be awesome, be great. I'll talk to y'all later. This is the Disgruntled Melancholic Woman, and guess what, y'all? I'm out.